Let's see if I can fix this. Oh, it looks fine to me. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, my Wi-Fi seems to be looking fine to me. Yeah, my Wi-Fi seems to be looking fine to me.
Yumino needs his eyes checked.
Stop going live,
That's
mister.
mean.
I got 3 app messages. Oh no. Oh no. Is it straight? It's back? Oh, it's back. Yay! Yeah. I fixed it by doing not a damn thing.
For now.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
It'll get broken again.
Okay. No, more than
I
likely.
try to sleep, but it at me 3 times. Suffer. That means it's destiny for you to get on and watch me stream.
Hi, baby. Oh, she's muted.
Yeah, she's always muted.
What? Bird?
Yeah.
They don't like to talk to us.
Bird's hardly muted.
Simply
When
Bird
you're
is
around,
muted
they're
all the
not
time. It's actually rare that
Oh.
you see her unmuted.
Oh, I guess you're just on mute for me because I'm special.
I go sleep. Now, better not get 3 app messages. I'm sorry, it's just
I'm-
destiny. You're gonna get like 7 app messages.
Yeah, now you're gonna get like 9 because I'm gonna add 2 to that.
Exactly.
Out
I'm
of
bored.
pure
What do you think
spite.
I could do to to the drunk man to make him mad? Drink the alcohol in front of him.
Damn.
What's going on here?
Damn.
Ghost, how you doing? I hope you're having a good night. I'm doing good.
Asking for violence.
Yep. Well, she said wanted to do something to make him mad. It's gonna make him mad.
So
How's
who
your day
pissed you off
been?
today, Yumino? Like,
International
goddamn.
sleep deprivation is a crime, you know. I don't think it is. Because if it is, I've been committing illegal acts for like decades now.
Who pissed you off this morning, Yumino? Like, goddamn.
Oh,
I
this is
did.
underwater too. This is crazy.
I did. I pissed in
this
their
is linked to that.
Cheerios.
Okay, that makes sense.
You pissed in his tear, you know?
In and out.
I pissed
Oh.
in his Cheerios.
Only if
like,
you get
literally.
caught, bro. You didn't see me smash. Oh, I didn't see you smash. Nah. Oh yeah, we've been having some stream problems because I'm technically not using my stream service. I'm using someone else's, which is causing me to lag a bit. So if there's like some issues about me not seeing messages or something, it's probably because of that. Because I'm just getting lag spikes, bruh. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag spikes because I'm not using my Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi's down.
Yeah, he's using his parents' Wi-Fi.
Yep. Step on bird. No! You can't do that to me. I sleep. Okay, have a good night. I need to get mending. Check DM. Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, you're all on Minecraft or?
Yeah, we're on Minecraft.
Always.
Always on Minecraft.
None of us are on Minecraft.
What do you mean none of us are on Minecraft? I'm on Minecraft.
There's 6 of us on right now.
Yeah. EP hedge. Always EP hedge. Bye-bye. You don't allow to step on the bird though. That's bullying. That's bullying the bird. We can't do that. That's illegal
Yes, we can.
activity. That's jail time. 3 years.
Good.
What do you
Only
mean
3?
good?
Bully the burb.
Only
No.
3 for bullying Umino? Bad.
No, we're not.
Everyone bully the bird. We'll all
No!
be cellmates together.
It's not how this works. You're supposed to be like, oh no, I don't want to go to jail. Okay, I guess we'll avoid the burb. Not. Let's be cellmates together, guys. I
Yeah,
say
so you get it.
Tickle burb. Tickles are okay.
Tickles don't end you up in jail, so we need to all bully them together at the
What?
same time. That way, when we bully all at the same time collectively, then we'll all get processed at the same time, and we'll all go to the same jail, and most likely be admitted at the same time.
This is
You gotta
not,
Good.
coordinate it though.
no, this does not sound good.
It's gotta be a coordinated like SEAL team strike hit.
I'm getting all this coal.
In fact, if enough of us do it at once, the system will actually probably overload an influx, and then it'll break.
I don't like this plan.
And then we don't have, and then none of us actually go to jail because the jail system will have broken, and they can't process new people.
No, the noise at the frickin'
You actually overload a prison thing. Servers.
They can't send you to prison for any crime that sends you to jail instead. It has to be prison worthy.
jail and prison are 2 different things. This is lore I did not know
Mhm.
about.
Wait, you didn't know that jail and prison are 2 different things?
Yeah, usually when I hear prison, I just think of jail. I know there's different
No.
levels.
No. That's completely different.
See?
Jail is
Mm,
typically
oh,
more
yeah.
short term
Oh.
in terms of
Prison.
hi,
Go.
wait, come back, baby.
Baby,
Baby,
come
come
back
back.
to me.
Hi.
Come back.
Love you.
On
Miss you.
them.
But so jail is more of a temporary thing than a prison is, and there's only really one type of jail, whereas like you said, prison has like multiple levels to it.
Yeah. Burb, you're slow. I'm not slow. I'm just mentally challenged.
That's slow. I hate to
Oh
admit it.
no.
No.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
the definition of slow.
Oh no.
No.
The big bully is here.
Yeah, they're bullies. See, they're talking about bullying me so they can all be in jail together.
So like going to let's say you committed felony tax evasion, you'll go to like a very minimum security prison, which is borderline like a college dorm room that you can't leave. Like you'll have way more amenities, you'll have like internet, you'll have like a library you can kind of just wander
I've
around
been
in.
to jail. Why did you go to jail? For a day. For a day.
Probably a DUI.
Well,
Or
usually,
some
usually
other
a
drunken
DUI
thing.
doesn't involve in jail time, just involves in a
No,
massive fine.
that's where you'll go. Is you'll go to jail for like you'll get sent in the drunk tank as long as you don't like commit anything bad while you're drunk.
30 years in prison.
Fuck,
Like
fuck,
public
fuck,
intoxication, that's just a night in the drunk tank.
The drunk tank.
That's what that's called essentially.
Mhm.
Is because that's where they'll send you. Is you'll be put in your own little like cell area
I mean,
until you can
basically.
sleep it off.
Oh, that's why you went to jail for the drunk tank thing? See, you need to...
I've been
Ellie.
there many times.
I know the law very well because I've had to weasel my way out of a couple of things.
See, I've never had to do that. I've walked a straight, narrow line. I don't commit crimes.
Oh no, I've committed crimes and got away with it. Nothing like bad, but like,
Uh-huh. Totally. Not for anything wrong, of course.
well, I didn't say wrong. I said I've gotten out of a.
What type of bad are you talking? Killing somebody type of bad, or
So
accidentally
I've-
walking in the street?
I've gotten out of numerous speeding tickets, and
Oh yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. You're fine.
I've gotten out of a DUI.
Yeah, totally. Don't do any wrongdoing. I totally don't get involved in illegal activity.
I got at.
Can't
How I
stream
got-
hear you.
Yeah, they can hear
I
me.
hope not. Okay.
They can hear you.
You might want to be careful what you say.
I'm being very careful because I didn't know if they could hear me or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
We
can.
have 4 people on stream. You're fine.
Pretty much my buddy's a lawyer too, and he's like, if you ever get caught driving drunk, obviously don't do it, but if you get caught doing it, he goes, quickly hop out of the car, toss your keys into the ditch.
Yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toss your keys. He goes, you'll find them later, or you'll buy new ones. I don't care. Chug a bottle of Jack right in front of the cop, and lay the fuck down.
Yeah, so they can't do the freaking test on you because
They can't do any kind. They can't do any kind of breath test on you. They can't do a field sobriety test on you, and you did not have intent to drive.
Officer, I didn't have intent to drive. I just decided, you know what? Today's the day I parked my car on the side of the curb and decided to take a bottle of Jack. Has nothing to do with you. Pulling me over.
You can, because the way you claim it to be is you claim the stress was too much for you to handle, and so you needed a quick reprieve.
I think any decent jury would look at you and call bullshit.
See, that's where that's the beauty of it.
Would protect you at that point.
Is legally they can't do anything. From a legal standpoint, they can't do anything. For the simple reason is because they have to prove that I was driving drunk and that I don't know.
You just destroyed all the evidence.
I completely threw every bit of evidence they could ever have out the window. Because I didn't have my keys on me when I downed the bottle of Jack. I downed the bottle of Jack, so my blood alcohol level is going to be through the roof. And I didn't resist.
Okay. Yeah.
You resisted?
I don't know. I feel like
Hey,
if I was
you-
a cop, I would just sit there and wait for you to get in the car and drive off, or at least wait for you to call an Uber.
How am I gonna drive off? I threw my keys in the ditch.
I
I'm
know,
drunk.
but you have to either go
I'm
look
not-
for the keys, or you have to call an Uber. And if you call an Uber, then at least we have one less drunk driver off the road. But if you go look for
Actually,
your keys and get in the car, well, we just saw you drink a bottle of Jack.
Actually, if I get into the passenger seat, I can pass out drunk in the passenger seat.
Well, then that's fine. I'll just wait for you to do one of those items. I don't care if you go to jail. I just don't want you to get back on the road drinking.
I cannot, like, they also, that's the other thing too, like, you know you're gonna pass out in your car, get in the passenger seat, take your keys and throw them in the trunk, and sleep in your passenger seat.
It's not a good idea.
Cop
But
can't
what
do
if
it.
Yeah.
you're high? Then you're fucked.
Take a hit of your vape pen, throw your keys away.
You can drive. Can you drive while on vape? I think you could do that.
So, it's under a certain limit.
Yeah.
And the second thing of that is they have to be really careful because weed can stay in your system for up to 48 hours.
Yeah, weed will technically can stay in your system for months. It can be detected up to 48 hours.
Yeah, they need to prove that you had the weed on you when you took it.
It was on
Well,
me. Bro, officer, I totally didn't have weed on me when I took it.
Officer.
And
Damn, we can't catch him now.
here's one that a lot of people know. If you have like weed or something in your car and you think they're going to bust you for it, put it in an envelope addressed to your name. They can't open it.
True.
They can't open it
Yeah,
without a
legally
warrant.
they're not allowed to open your mail.
Yep. And if they open it,
That's private property.
no, it's not even private property. It is a
It's a
federal
government offense.
offense
To open someone
to
else's
open
mail.
someone's mail
Unless they have a warrant.
unless they have a warrant or permission, written and or.
Ellie,
verbal.
come check it out. So far.
Yeah.
Doesn't it technically count as
Sorry,
a
I'm eating
federal
text for you.
offense if they open it?
Yep, it's a federal
it's
offense
federal
if they
offense.
open it. and any evidence inside that envelope is automatically inadmissible in court.
Yep. That's why, and we have. It's really easy
Fucking
to not
really.
get caught. It's just that people that get caught are incredibly fucking stupid.
They're fucking stupid. Some of these people are absolutely fucking.
Well, here's
stupid.
the thing: you're not a smart guy to begin with. If you start going to like crime and stuff, you're not really that smart to begin with.
You can listen. There's some good money to be made.
There's a lot of good money to be made, but
say-
if you're smart enough to go through all that effort and do stuff legally, you're definitely smart enough to make a good success for yourself legally.
Where be you?
Oh, no.
They
say-
What if all you? Never mind. I was gonna say,
Like
what if
they
all
say,
you-
crime doesn't pay. No, dumb crime doesn't pay. If you're smart
I got
about
more
it,
time.
you can make money and get out.
It's very big.
Oh yeah, but it's like
I'm
if
gonna
you're
put the top in the-
smart
in the
enough
top.
to do that, then you're
Hmm?
smart enough to make it in life
We're doing the top in the
doing
chest.
legally, unless you just consciously just
Oh,
want to do.
You
crime.
mine more tough.
Yeah, got a lot of it. Ish. And there's
Like
more
most
where
people
I
who
got
do crime tend to be down on their luck or tend to be struggling with a lot
My-
of things.
My buddy, he had a client because he was a defense attorney,
Stuck.
and dude had
I mean,
allegedly.
How illegal is dumping guts in ditches? I mean, how illegal is dumping guts in ditches?
Depends on the guts. If it's human guts, then it's improper disposal of a corpse. Tampering with evidence because there is no legal way to obtain those. See, that's the thing about cannibalism. Cannibalism in and itself is not technically illegal.
No.
There's just no legal way to commit it
Yeah.
because you can't get the corpse legally. There's no way to get legally obtain a corpse.
Unless it's like somebody signing the body over to you.
Nope. Even then, because if you get the corpse, then there's no legal way for you to prepare it. Because if you like chop it up and everything, it is improper use of disposal of a corpse, which is also illegal. If you you didn't want this broken, I'm sorry.
There you go. Deer. Oh, talking about deer guts.
Oh, let me think.
My guy
if
is like,
you...
oh, I didn't know face was cannibal.
Oh,
No, we're talking about deer.
My bad.
We
if
were
you,
going full cannibalism for that one.
if
We
you listen, I love bringing up cannibalism
It's
and
a
telling
win.
people
It's
that
a win for
technically,
cannibals.
technically, you want this whole row gone? Or- How can I help? How can I help, Love Bug?
Okay.
But I love bringing up the cannibalism into conversations because it's always
Only
fun
meat
to
I
tell
eat
people
is,
that
never mind.
it's because when I tell people it's legal, they go, "Well, no, it's not." I'm like, "No, it is.
No, it is.
There's just no legal way to commit it.
Yeah, so it's
That's-
for all
it's-
realistic purposes, it's illegal.
Technically illegal. It's the
Already- no.
act of cannibalism is not illegal in and of
Yeah,
itself.
but for all realistic purposes or practical sense, it's
Oh, yeah.
illegal.
Absolutely.
Practically, it's just illegal.
I agree. The psychology of cannibalism is absolutely interesting.
No, it's not.
Um,
It's messed up in my mind. Like, why?
That's what makes it interesting though, is how messed up it is. Like what drives someone to, and there's
Eat a
exceptions.
human being.
Starvation.
By the way, there's exceptions too. Not like going to jail for going to prison
I
for
don't think you
cannibalism.
realize how tasty people are.
If you
know,
are
we're
in,
looking at you when you say tasty. You
Well,
do
here's the
realize
thing. There's reports of like ship people who have committed cannibalism like out at sea because their ship got wrecked and stuff. They'll always say it's the best meat you'll ever taste.
it's like pork chops, baby. No,
No, it's better than pork.
Huh?
chops.
like
but
so the thing is first of all, you
isn't
can
cannibalism if you
technically
their money? Phaser's girlfriend. Stop bringing up kink jokes.
if you you can technically bite through your hand, like
Yeah.
your
Or you can
teeth-
bite through a carrot. If you can bite through a
Yeah.
carrot, you can bite through your hand.
Your teeth, your canines, and everything are strong enough to cut through your bone.
Just thoughts. Mm.
It's just your brain.
It's just your nerves that stop you.
It's literally just your nerves that stop you.
No,
Your
I've done that
brain
before.
tells you to stop.
My
You
brain.
can accidentally bite through your tongue sometimes too.
I've bitten my tongues, my gums.
Well,
I've
that's
broken
why-
skin and bitten
That's
like
why
to my
when
arm.
you need to need to really grit your teeth and everything, they'll put a belt or like a leather strap in your mouth.
I'm really good at.
Sounds kind of kinky.
It is. But it's to prevent.
Did I
It's to
hear
give
someone
you.
say kinky? What the fuck?
That's
It's
Clyde.
to give you something to bite down on, so
There's a
you don't
pig.
accidentally bite your mouth.
So this little R can eat
Oh.
itself? Yes.
I mean, technically, self-cannibalism isn't illegal.
No, but why? No.
You would just need a psych evaluation
Just
because
no.
why the hell would you?
Like they can't technically stop you from doing that.
All right, we finally did.
Because
it.
it's your body.
We got
Your
It's
body,
not
your
even-
rights.
It's not even that. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do if you eat yourself? Send you to jail?
No, send you to a psych.
You are continuing yourself because you.
Make you go to a
Uh-huh.
psychologist.
Okay.
Maybe send you
Okay,
to
well-
a self-help facility. There's a lot of things they can do besides jail.
I
Well,
know
okay,
the numbers
so-
for them too.
So
Deem you
There's
unfit. Deem you dangerous and unfit for society.
there was
And
a
keep you in a
there-
white
there-
box.
My choice to make stew.
My body, no.
My
Is it
Makes
cannibalism?
doing it good.
No,
It's
it's
good.
not.
my
Course,
my
when it
psych
comes to
teacher-
bedtime.
my psych teacher had like to do riddles every now and then. And so the one riddle that nobody got except me was, what crime can you commit that unless you don't do it correctly, you'll go to jail for?
Murder.
Like if you do it correctly, you will never go to jail for it.
Murder.
No.
Cannibalism.
No,
Yep.
no matter
no.
correctly do murder. Unless you are really, really good at hiding the evidence, you're gonna get caught for murder and you're gonna go to jail for it.
No. Stand my ground. You can kill
No.
somebody as long as they're breaking in.
So first of all, that's not murder.
Yeah.
And second of all, that
You
only
can
has to
body.
be in a specific state. Third, no,
Technically-
it's suicide.
I
Yeah,
mean,
technically, yeah.
That's true.
Suicide in and of itself is attempted suicide is something they lock you up for. But if you get away with it and do it correctly,
Through
you can't
success.
go to jail.
Well, obviously you're dead.
You successfully been dead. Yeah.
So if you successfully commit cannibalism on yourself and consume your own body,
I didn't know
what
suicide
are
was
they gonna
illegal.
do? It is. Attempted suicide gets you sent to a psych ward and locked away with charges.
I
brought up
didn't know
on
that
you.
was. I just assumed that it wasn't illegal because why would you put somebody in jail for committing suicide? Because
they
they'd
don't-
be dead.
they
And
don't-
dead.
people want to kill themselves even more.
So they don't lock you in jail. They charge you with it, and then they send you to a psych ward.
Okay, so it's not illegal.
It kind of is. You're brought up on charges.
Oh, that's really weird. I don't know about what about arson? Yeah, I feel like it's depending.
I assume
How
you can still go to jail for it.
how fast can you flee the country? I mean, like if you can do it the next day, then you could probably get away with it.
No,
Well,
within an
you-
hour, you good.
You'd have to go to a country. It would have to be important enough for them to actually chase you to a different country, like, or a different state even.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Usually you could probably go to another state or another district, and they probably couldn't chase you down unless you're like really, really committing
Probably.
arson. Yeah, you out here doing it all the time. It's like your daily activity.
Yeah, serial arsonist.
It's called firebug.
But they
Not Firebug.
no, my buddy.
Can a guy just have a pastime?
My buddy had a
Have you seen
client.
that anime?
He allegedly
What?
like killed his wife and the lover because his wife was having an affair. And this dude was so fucking stupid. He's like, Well, they don't really have a lot of evidence.
They have enough.
so
They
you're
have
probably
enough.
well, no, they didn't. They didn't have enough because they didn't have the murder weapon and they didn't have one of the bodies. They only
One?
had the wife's body.
There's multiple bodies.
Yeah, there was because he killed his wife and his wife's lover.
Oh well.
Here's
And
the body.
so they were desperately trying to pin it on him, and they were drawing blanks every time because he had a decent alibi. Like it wasn't even his mom or like any of his buddies. The clerk got really fucking lucky too. Like he would have gotten away with it if he had just shut his mouth. The clerk hadn't reset the clocks or whatever, and so on the security footage, it showed him there quite literally at the same time as the murder happened, like within 5 or 10 minutes.
Dumbass.
So there was no way he could have been there. There's no way he could have been. However, the clerk forgot to roll back the clocks an hour. If they had, he would have been there an hour before the murder happened.
Yeah.
So he could have easily have gotten away with it. And he goes, "Look, you're probably yeah." And so the judge was getting ready to throw it out, and he leans back, and he goes, "It's a good thing they didn't check the freezer."
This dumbass.
Yeah.
He had stuffed the murder weapon inside of a freezer that wasn't on the property. It was at his mom's house. His mom wasn't home. And so they saw that he had in fact owned a freezer. They paused everything. And they went to his mom's place, they found the freezer, they found the body and the murder weapon, and they're like, now we've got him.
Right. Now you got the guy. It's a
You
good
have
thing I
a
haven't checked the
grapple
freezer, and then they don't check the freezer. It's like, well, okay, yeah, this is the guy.
And dude, my buddy was so pissed. He was ranting and raving for days. Oh, it's a good thing they didn't check the freezer. God, he's such a fucking idiot.
Dude, I would have covered his mouth so fast.
I'm like,
like,
bro,
shut the fuck up.
imagine getting away with murder until you open your own mouth.
Dude,
That's crazy.
I most likely would have covered that dude's mouth so fast if I was there.
Bro. He's
Dumbass.
like, permission to approach the bed. I would like to rule my client here an idiot.
I like to rule my client clinically insane.
Hey, bacteria.
Oh my god,
What's that?
it was so hilarious.
I'm not joking.
How much
You know
stuff do you think you're gonna need, Clyde?
My
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 ass
uncle
just
had
buried
a-
the weapon. Exactly.
A lot.
he my uncle's a cop, and he had this one lady. She was super nice. She was old, and she wasn't all there. Like, not all of her dogs were barking, so to speak. Oh my god. What's with all the soundboards? Hang on, what the
Creepy.
fuck?
Someone has a soundboard. Don't worry about it.
That's a lot of noise.
I did it. I finally fucking did it.
But nice lady, super sweet, everything like that. And she was pounding on doors trying to like find her home. She goes, "You're in my house. I've lived here for years, blah blah blah." She had dementia.
Yeah.
And she was only a block away, and she just forgotten to take her meds. And he goes, "Well, you know, I put her in the back of the car. I told her I was going to take her home. We were going to get her meds in her. Her daughter was waiting for it. It was no big deal. I was talking to the people who called. I'm like, we don't want to press charges. She's clearly not all there. It'll be fine." And all of a sudden, he hears his back window shatter. And it's the old lady, and she had kicked it out, and she's screaming bloody murder. And he goes,
I'm being
"Now-
kidnapped.
now
Help!"
he goes, now I've got to take her in because she just broke my fucking window, and that's a crime. I
Yeah.
have to take
I
her.
would have straight up said, understandable.
Like,
Go ahead.
he
Understandable.
was
Have a good day.
he was, oh my god,
Have a
he
good
was
day,
so
officer. I'm not
heartbroken
gonna
about it.
throw
He
you
goes,
down
I don't
the
want to
third
take her. but like I cannot not take her. I have to take her to jail for that.
What should I do to my boyfriend? Tie him up.
Damn.
Kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Kiss all over his neck.
Clearly, if you want to do something to him, you don't want him alive anymore.
Tie him up,
I
threaten
will
him with a
kiss him
knife.
all over his neck.
What are
Tell her
some other
to tie
If
options?
he
him up
gets
and
a
kiss him all
boner,
over his
then
neck.
question everything.
Give him a hand necklace.
I thought you were gonna say hand down. Never mind.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, same premises, but you know, it's totally different.
You didn't. It's okay. Hang on. One
I'm gonna
moment.
cook this up.
And it's
I'll
his bag.
stick with birds.
She does that
idea.
already. She does that already.
Thank you.
Looney. She already does that already.
See, I like my automatic furnaces. They're really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I must destroy him.
No.
Pretty
Work
bird, I
hard.
texted you by the way.
Work hard for these.
I texted you by the way.
Oh yeah, speaking of texts, I had a message that needed. I need to check.
On the
Fun
bed.
dead. Fun dead? I don't know what that means.
On bed.
Does that mean I'm dead or what? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
No, they were found dead. They
Oh,
have no
found
home.
dead. I don't know what that means. Oh, phone
phone
dead.
dead.
I'm
Phone
like,
dead.
what? Found dead. Phone dead? Like, oh, phone dead. I get it. If I had said
Brain
it the other
dead,
way,
more like.
if I had said it the other way, it would have made sense. I was trying to say it like a French person. Fawn.
Same. That's what I was
Fondue.
doing.
Fondue. Like, I didn't know,
Fondue.
I didn't know what that meant.
Okay.
Okay.
Undo.
Mountain fondue.
Alright. I think that's it for this stream, guys.
Boo,
I'm
you
excited I'm gonna
suck.
get my headset tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hopefully tomorrow my Wi-Fi will work.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know.
It won't.
Turn cords on.
Alright.
He didn't want people leaking his base. I mean, granted, it was my fault. But, you know.
Turn cords on.
Yeah.
People have already screenshotted where your location is.
Wow. Okay.
Did
this
you
is a
accidentally
really good
dox
message,
yourself,
Fucker.
Yim?
Have a good night. No, just
Yeah, he
just in
doxed
Minecraft.
his new
Have a good night,
base.
everybody. Hope you
Oh.
have a great rest of your night. Thank you for coming by the stream. I appreciate y'all.
Awesome.
Bye.